Miner here. Today we are going to learn about mixing colors. It's Ms. Miner's favorite. I can't wait to show you the 2 activities we have planned today. So without further ado, let's learn how to make some new colors. Okay, so today we are going to do some fun color mixing activities. The first one is going to require a coffee filter. If you don't have a coffee filter, a baby wipe that's been dried out might work. Okay. So I'm going to take my circle, I'm going to fold it in half this way. I'm going to fold it in half again. Okay, and I'm going to fold it in half this way. So I've got like this pie slice here. All right, and then you can fold it any way that you want after that. So I'm just gonna fold it a little bit, and then I'm gonna put it on a paper plate. All right. And I am going to take my watercolors, and I want to get them really, really sopping wet. Lots of color. And I'm gonna start applying it a bunch right in the same area. You just want to keep hitting that same spot wherever you pick. You can add a bunch of water in there, really get it soaked in. And you're only gonna use blue, yellow, and red. So next up, I'm gonna go to my red here. I just want to keep hitting it in the exact same area, like over and over and over again. It would probably be better off to start with your yellow as opposed to blue or red, because then your water will be clean. So don't be like me, start with your yellow. And again, we just want to get that like really, really wet color. Keep hitting the same spots over and over again. All right, now I still have a lot of white, so I'm gonna bring some of that blue. I'm gonna put it here. Same process. Just really lots of water in your watercolor. And then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna add, and it doesn't matter where you put your colors. I'm gonna add some yellow over here. I'm just gonna let it soak up all that beautiful, beautiful color. And I'm gonna go back and do some red over here. get a lot of really wet color on there. I'm just gonna add some drops of water too in that red section, make sure it goes all the way through. So I'm gonna flip it over. I see where we could use some more color, so I'm just gonna go, yeah, okay, go on this side and get it to come the rest of the way through. So now I've flipped over my piece. Make sure you're rinsing your brush out really well in between colors. You might want to have a separate cup for when you need yellow paint as opposed to the other two colors. And then I'm just gonna add like a dot of blue in the middle. And make sure those other two spots are very saturated. All right, so now it is saturated with color both sides. I'm gonna put this aside and let it dry for a few minutes. All right, so our coffee filter has had some time to dry. I wouldn't let it dry completely because sometimes it's hard to open after that. So now I'm gonna open it up and see how it looks. All right, there it is. Did you make any new colors when you overlapped? Blue and yellow, or red and yellow? Or blue and red? Did you make any new colors? What are they? So, and you can finish drying this out on a sheet of paper. Okay, for our next color mixing activity, you are gonna take the little cups of tempera that you got in your kit. You're gonna take some red and put it on a plate. You wanna put some yellow, put it on a paper plate. And you wanna take some blue and put it on the paper plate. So you have your primary colors, yellow, red, and blue here. Now what I want you to do is experiment mixing. So you're gonna take a little bit of the yellow. Okay, you're gonna take a little bit of the yellow and a little bit of the blue, and you can mix them together, see what you get. Okay, once you've mixed together some of that, wipe it off your brush. Okay, and then you can take some yellow again and some of the red. Notice you'll probably need way more yellow than red. Mix it together. See what you get. Once you've mixed it, wipe it off your brush and then rinse your brush out in your water. and then finally we're gonna take some red, we're gonna take some blue, and we are going to mix them together to see what we get. All right, so now you should have a little bit of yellow left, a little bit of blue left, a little bit of red left, and the 3 secondary colors that you just made. So now I've got this big, beautiful piece of paper, and you get to paint a picture of whatever you want with your newly mixed colors. It's totally up to you what you want to paint. I mean, you might use the green for some grass. Don't have to, though. And now maybe you're gonna use the orange. And you can use, of course, the leftover primary colors. So again, you do not have to follow my lead. You can paint a picture of anything you want. So totally up to you. Have fun mixing new colors. You know, and if you got some leftover paint, you can try mixing, what if I mixed more red in with the orange? Or what if I made it a very yellowy green? And a very bluey purple. So try making as many different colors as you can and paint a picture of whatever you want.